Hello everyone, Elias5891 here with another KTANE module tutorial. This time we're going to be covering the Braille module. This module, when we first boot it up, you'll notice looks very similar to Blind Alley at first glance, but there's more to it than that. Requires a little bit of edge work, requires a serial number only, so we'll want to keep that in mind from the get-go. Let's go ahead and pull up our manual page, and I'll go ahead and jot down the serial number as well. Put that down here in nice big font. It is 5 Echo 4 Echo Sierra 8. Alright, so Braille. Nothing initially appears on the module, but when you highlight the module, when you click on the module to interact with it, and you drag your mouse cursor over right around here, you'll see Braille letters pop up. And I'll only do it on the currently active module. Like so. As the diffuser, your job is to convey what character, or not necessarily characters, because these are not exact characters at the moment, but which dots are raised and which dots are not raised. So this will require you to kind of glance at them and read off where the dots are. Now, if you've never looked at Braille before, I've got the page up. You can kind of see Braille is always consisting of some number of raised dots in a 2-column by 3-row grid. And this module goes ahead and numbers those dots. If you look here where I have the A marked, actually let's do 4 because it's got them all. Dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I like to do is the diffuser, and what I've seen a lot of people do is I'll just, for each character, read off which dots are raised. Normally I write this on a piece of paper. It's a little easier for me to kind of mark what I want to do. For the purpose of this tutorial, I do have a pre-prepared Google sheet here. And you can see, kind of like I do on my paper, I went ahead and gridded off a spot for 4 characters, and they've each got 6 little spots in them that I can mark if the dots are raised or not. So let's take a look at number 1. Let's read this out, and then we will look at how to solve this. As the diffuser, I will tell the expert, alright, I have Braille. First character, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the dots. So they're going to take note that all of the dots are initially checked. Next, now notice I have 2 dots here in kind of a diagonal. It's a little hard to tell where the top and the bottom is, so is this 1 and 5 or is this 2 and 6? You can always use the other characters as reference. In this case, I can kind of glance at this one and tell those are the bottom 2 rows, so that would be 2 and 6 that are highlighted. If you can't tell just by looking at it though, if it's not a dead giveaway, you can kind of move your cursor and see, well, I can go quite a bit above that dot before I kind of go off the Braille character here. But if I go down, it kind of clicks away almost as soon as I get past this dot. So this must be my bottom, and my top must be way up here. So if, say, maybe nothing has a top row, or it's a column that's partially missing, you can kind of use the edges of where the highlights kick out to tell where the edges of a character is. But as we said, that's the bottom 2 rows, so that would be dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dots 2 and 6. So our expert marks 2 and 6. Next character, again, let's compare to another one for quick, easy looking. That would be 1 and 4. That's the top row, 1 and 4. And lastly, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. That gives to our expert the information that they need to get going on this module. So, what do they do with that? Well, once we've got these characters, as mentioned, these are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we go on to the next character, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so on, so on. The way we do this module, and if you did the coordinates module before it changed to its current form, this will seem a little familiar. you're going to start at the first position. That is the top left of character 1 here. So, alright, we're going to look at the serial number characters. We're going to do them in order, and we're going to count off that many spaces. We're going to convert letters to their numerical equivalent, and we're going to count off that many spaces. So, let's count off. We have a 5, so count off 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's this space. I'm going to mark it right now. I'm not going to do anything with it, but I'm going to mark it. We go to the next space, and we count off E spaces. E is a 5, so we're going to count off 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mark it. Next is a 4, so we go to the next one, count off 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the next one, count off E. E is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that number is giving us how many gaps to have. So we're going to the next character and counting off that many. That was the second E, so now we're on S. S is 19. So we start at the next one, we go 19. We're at the end, so you just loop back to the beginning if necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's this square. Go to the next one, count off 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those are the 6 squares corresponding to our 6 serial number count-offs. Well, what does this mean? Well, once we've gotten those spots, we're going to invert the dot there. If it's raised, we're going to get rid of it. If it's not raised, we're going to add it. So for each dot, if it's got an X, we get rid of it, and if it doesn't, we add one. So we're changing the characters, like so. Once you've done that, you just have to decode it back into a word. So let's look at these characters. We have dots 1, 2, 3, 5, kind of like a sideways T. That would be the character. And this is the part that slows me down the most, actually finding the characters. That's an R. R. This one just dot number 2. That should be easy enough to find. Here it is. EA. Notice these are not all single letters. Some of them have multiple letters. So EA. 1, 4, 5. Kind of a sideways corner. That's D. And then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Everything but that bottom corner. Here we go. ER. ER. So that gives me a word of reader. We're going to look up the word reader in this chart down here. Has a value of 1, so the answer that we give back to our diffuser after we've done all these steps is to push the first letter. So we tell him, alright, answer's character 1, so he takes it, he highlights the first character, and we've got it solved. Let's look at another one on here, and I'm not going to erase these highlights. For number 2, we have dots 1, 2, 4, 6. Skipping these 2 here. So characters 1, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the reason I didn't erase my highlights from last time is my serial number didn't change, and that's what gave me which squares I need to invert. So if you've got more than one Braille on a single module, you're going to shift the same positions. So I don't even have to do the counting off with the serial number again. I know I need to invert the 6 that are currently highlighted. All X's, so we get rid of all the X's, and we look up the characters. So we have B, this T here was R, 3, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, here we go, Ing, 4, 6 again. Ink. Bringing. Bringing is 3, so we hit character 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're solved. Now the counting off is part of the tricky part, so let's clear this out. Let's clear my highlights. Let's pull up a new bomb and do another couple examples, shall we? Let's back out of this one. And start up a new one. Alright, first things first, serial number. Serial number is 2 India 2 Mike X-ray 2, and I'm really glad I got X-ray. And for number 1, we'll do it first. We'll probably do 2 again. 2 total again. Number 1, we've got 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Next character, 2, 5, 6. Again, I'm kind of using this character to the left to determine if this is the blank row or this is the blank row. 2, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're going to start at the top left corner, and we're going to count off 2. 1, 2. And highlight this square. I is 9, so we go to the next space. We're going to count off 9. I'm going to save myself a little bit of time from the counting every single box. 3 rows in a box, so if I move over a column, that's moving over 1, 2, 3 squares. So I'm going to count by 3s to get closer to my target. So from here, I need to go 9, 3, 6, 9. It's here. Go to my next one. Count off 2. 1, 2. Go to the next one. Count off M. M is 13. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Next we go here and we count off X. X is an important character. X is 24, and there are a total of 24 spaces. So if I'm starting here and I'm counting off 24, where am I going to end up? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, right back where I started. So X is just, X doesn't move from that first counting spot. Likewise W, which would have been one before that, would have been the area you just grabbed. So that's X. Next space, count off 2. 1, 2. That's a lot in the top row. So that's what we're going to invert. Blanks become X's. X's become blanks. Boop, boop, do, 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 do. And we look at the characters. 2, 3, 4 is S. Everything but that bottom corner. We've done that one a couple times is ER. Big L, 1, 2, 3, 6 is V. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 again is ER. Server. Server is not this one. Server 4. That's the one I had highlighted. And one more on this bomb. 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 6. Yep. Compare it to this one. 2, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. Do the invert. Do. Oh, this is ER. I've seen this one like 6 times already in this tutorial. And you'll notice that some of the common things that pop up, ER, ING, those are the 2 big ones I see a lot because most words end in one of those 2. You're going to learn those, and as you do more and more of this, you'll probably pick up some of the characters that occur a lot. Anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of a sideways zig. Not the zig, the other zig. There it is, T. 2, 4, 6. You'll also learn there's little tricks to some of the rows and columns. For example, this top row, the bottom, and the top row of characters here, the bottom dots are always blank. Here, the leftmost dot on the bottom is always lit, and the right one is not. You'll pick up some little shortcuts like that to searching for these a little quicker. What am I looking for? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. That's the ER. Oh yeah, I already put that down. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. 2, 4, 6. OW. I think I see where this is going. And 2, 3, 4 is S. Towers. Towers is 4 again. Just for the sake of doing a little bit more with the diffusing part, let's look at the last two and read them off. We'll not solve them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, single dot by itself. This one's a little trickier. From here we can tell it's in the top row. Likewise, notice that the highlight goes away almost as soon as I go above it. So it's in the top row. How far to the left and right can I go? Oh, it kicks out pretty quick on the right, and I can go quite a ways to the left. So this must be dot 4. And I can't really compare it to anything else right now. We know it has to be 1 or 4, and the fact that this box kind of goes, oops, too far, in this general area here, that would be 4. But this is a good example, I'm glad we looked at this one, of kind of having to estimate where the edges of your highlight are to determine a character. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 6. Again, we have to do it here. Oh, wow. Lots of missing dots on this one. Cutoff is up here, way down here. That's right snug against the edge of the module, so that'd be 1, 2. Here, where's my highlight kick off? Right about here, or way over here. So that would be, and cuts off up here in the top. So that would be 4, 5. This one, cutoff is, that's obviously either 1, 3 or 4, 6. Look how far over this way I can, oops, how far over this way I can go. So that would be 1, 3 that's highlighted. And then 1, 2, 4, 6. This is a beautiful example of a tricky one to read. Because most of the time it'll be like the ones we saw before, where there's enough characters to see where the rows are, see where the columns are. I like this one. This one makes it very, very challenging. Alright, let's back out of this, and then let's do as we usually do at the end. I will read off 4 of them, and we will take a quick look at them and see what we come up with. So let's clear the board one last time. Start the mission. Let's blank the screen so you can't see what we're up to. I'll give you the serial number first, and then I'll read off my Morse characters. My serial number is Kilo Juliet 2 Echo Bravo 1. My Morse characters. Module 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 6. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Module 2. 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 2, 3. 1, 4, 6. Module 3. 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 4, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Module 4. 1, 4. 2, 3, 6. 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a moment, glance at this, see what sort of answers you can come up with, and we will take a look and see what we get together for these. Alright, we're back. I did accidentally solve one, didn't mean to click on it, and got a little lucky on it. But let's go ahead and work through, let's say number 3 instead. Let's make sure we got the right spots to tick off, so we start at the beginning. K is 11, so we count off 11. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And when I do this on paper, I kind of mentioned I do something a little different. When I do it on paper, I'll just put like a little star or a circle next to my grid if I need to invert the space, and then I put a big X if it's marked. That way I can kind of erase the X's, but reuse the circles if I have to do another Braille. So that was K. Let's move to J. So we go to next spot, count off 10 for J. 3, 6, 9, 10. Next spot, count off 2, 1, 2. Next spot is E, that's 5. 3, 4, 5. Next spot is B, that's 2, 1, 2. And last one, next spot, 1. That's 3 in a row that we hit. Now we didn't talk about this because we haven't had this happen, but if 2 of your markings would be on the same spot, they cancel each other out. So if, say, I had landed on this space again, I would have unmarked it, because I would change it and then change it right back. That would happen this time, though, so that's okay. Number 3. What do we have for this one? We had 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. 4, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do our swaps. X, lose it, X, X, lose it. And now we'll look these characters up. This would be R. This would be U. This is SH. We haven't had that come up. That's ING. I've learned that one by now. It and ED. So we get rushing. Rushing is .1. And you can work out the other 2 the same way. I'm not going to go through all of them or any of the others. For number 1, you should have got marking, which was square 1. For number 2, you should have got wealth. That's square 2. And for number 4, you should have got finding, which is square 1. And that's going to do it for Braille. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below as always. But otherwise, until next time, this has been Eliott. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Don't explode. Bye, guys.